What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Flashback Robben. He is obviously the Dutchman who has revived his career. He has spent so many years at Bayern. Now he's moved back to the Eredivisie. It's great to see him back and in tip-top form. I can remember probably one of my favourite cards is his Team of the Year card. Back in the day, his left foot is absolutely sweet, and nonetheless, this card it's a memory card. It's a nostalgic card. You can link him, to be fair, with Dutch players, but in terms of his actual league, you're going to struggle at this moment in time until we see more team of the season players, but definitely one card that you want to hold on to. But let's get into the review, and let me know, are you doing Robben's SBC? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you everybody for 7,000 subscribers. We're on for that 8k now, and I cannot wait to try and get for that 10. It's going to be absolutely insane, but let's get into the review. So Robben is a medium attacking work rate with a low defensive, 5'11" with a 5-star skiller and only 2-star weak foot. Little bit of an interesting one there. We all knew Robben is pretty much one-footed. That's just his kind of trademark, his cut inside from the right. Even though you knew that he was doing it, nobody could stop him. He was absolutely phenomenal at that cutting, and the amount of finesses, rockets, bullets, the whole nine that he's done outside of the box, inside of the box. He is just a magician with that ball on his left foot. His pace-wise is incredible. 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. Nothing really to add to that one. I think that is actually a very, very nice stat, which kind of just shows his kind of career as such. Shooting wise, 87 finishing, 85 attacking, 88 shot power, obviously 90 long shots as well. Very, very nice indeed, especially for a right mid. You've also got 80 passing. Again, it's one of the ones that this is why I would have him more as kind of like a right forward / right wing, someone who's going to be scoring goals, kind of pushing upfield really more than playing that actual right mid role, the kind of crossing, the passing. He's better off at actually attacking. Even if you wanted to use him maybe as a super sub, as maybe a striker, centre forward, he's going to be doing very well there. I think the only thing that people are going to be worried about is he is all left footed, and I think that's why I would possibly switch the wingers. There's more than likely a left mid with a right foot and just swap them over. If you're looking for that kind of crossing player, that's definitely what I would suggest, because pretty much I'm pretty sure with the dribbling that he's already got, people are going to be looking mainly at a dead eye for him. That would take him up to, we will have a look at the end, to a 91 right wing with 88 passing and 96 shooting. It's absolute phenomenal stuff from him, so hopefully we do see something like that in the games, and I'll show you the kind of clips that we got with him. And overall, a nice card. I think he's coming in, what price? He's coming in at 150 Xbox, 140 PlayStation, relatively standard price. It's not that expensive with the upgrade packs. You can grind it out and go get him yourself for very, very cheap if you do them upgrade and kind of just rework your way through them, bronze pack, silver, gold into the upgrades, and you can hopefully get enough to do the team, which we'll have a look at in Footbin's kind of overall. But anyway, let's get into some gameplay. So obviously with Robben, quick, decent dribbler. To be honest, his dribbling is quite nice. Shooting is lovely. If you can get him in the right position, he has got a wicked left foot. The only problem is that's all he's got. Do not try his right foot, because he will score eventually, but predominantly he's not going to either hit the target or hit enough power on it to get it in. He is a left-footed player, most definitely. And in terms of assists, he managed to get quite a few. He was playing with Torres, linking him up just to kind of get them links. We have two icons boxing him in that right mid, and I thought it's kind of an easy one really. Once you've got icons, you can practically link anybody. You get any Dutch icons, and then this card is absolutely perfect. You look at a Cruyff, Kluivert, you look at I'm trying to think who else there is, Seedorf. There is plenty of them, and obviously you can just make a team around him. You can box him in with just two players. Dumfries has obviously got a rule breaker, which gives him a strong link, which is absolutely fine, and then more than likely we will see some more players come through, either in form or specials or team of the season at the very least. We also do have the milestone cards, which are in objectives. They are some relatively decent cards. I've not quite picked what nationality they are, because I know some of them, I think one of them is Dutch and in the right wing position. So if we do go into Robben's overall review, as you can see, price wise 140, 150 practically, and then we do have obviously the chem style already added for the 96 shooting and 88 passing. Turned his passing into very nice. Still not got a long game on him, but definitely got some more of that kind of passing. He's got that vision, a little bit of curve. I can't argue with that. Much better. Would be nice if he got a bit more crossing, because if you did want to use him as a generic right mid, then obviously crossing is something that's going to be important in that, especially with the game adhering to more cross goals now. Obviously FIFA 20 we saw very few, because the year before that back post headers was just the OP. If you get Ronaldo or Zlatan there, you're going to be scoring. Whereas this year, crossing's back to an extent. I still don't think it's as overpowered as it was in FIFA 19, but definitely more powered than in FIFA 20. In terms of generations, I believe we've got the whole career of Robben here. An 81 left mid. He started off in FIFA 10. He then went 6 ratings above, and then he just absolutely flourished from there. 90 in 12, 88 all the way up to 91 in FIFA 13. Team of the season in 14, 15 getting a team of the year as well. Then 16 just getting a 1 in form. 17, this is kind of now coming towards the more end of his career. He's still got a 95 team of the season, which is just phenomenal. And honestly, he just continues to just bring the hype with him. 93 is where we left him off in FIFA 19, and unfortunately we did miss out on him in FIFA 20 being, I think, a free agent, and then obviously he's made his move back to the Eredivisie, thinking that he's not done quite yet. 36 years of age. He is still a nostalgic player for everybody. I think everybody wanted him to kind of stay retired, just so then he kind of carries on and becomes an icon in the game, because an icon Robben prime moment would be absolutely sick. But in terms of players that you can link with him, as we've had a look in his club, not really anybody that you can link him with. He's predominantly going to be linked with either Eredivisie players in general. Promes is a cracking one, as we can see from the links. Salah, a similar player. Then we've obviously got this guy who was on about in the milestones. Then we've got a centre mid who you could link him with, and then a centre back who free at the back you could link him, but that's really about it. Other than that, you could go into the Dutch nation, and there is plenty that you can choose from. The amount of icons, the amount of special cards that you can get are phenomenal. I think if you do look on the second page, you get more of the kind of players rather than icons. You got Wijnaldum, De Jong. Promes is probably my favourite kind of link that you could get him with, and overall a few decent players, and more players to come with more specials. But in terms of his SBC, you've got until the 15th of January to finish it off. Obviously there is quite a lot of SBCs out at the moment. He is only one SBC, 85 rated. I think it's worth it. 1 in form. That's probably the hardest bit you're going to try and get. If you get lucky in the 81 to 87, you can easily get this SBC done for very little coins. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.